button. Sharing is caring. Yes, indeed. Let a friend or a neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk. NB. Yeah. That's including the ice wall, baby. Shout out to the Tartarian.
Ready? Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same.
Come on, baby. Hit that like button. Sharing is caring. Hey, I heard. On the YouTube, they got a hype button. So HBU, a brother. That means hype a brother up. Come on, baby. Yeah. Mama said that there'll be days hitting it just like this. I forgot to update my title, but that's okay. One way or another, baby. Max in or max out. We're maxing regardless of the situation. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. And the longest intro in the land. Brought to you by Frenkel and Frenkel, personal injury lawyers. And did I say BTA? Well, that's belt to ass. But what about boot to ass? Brunt, your number one work boot in the land. Let's get it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on, baby. Where you at? All right. All right. All right. Come on, baby. Let's get it. The name is Law Nation. Without hesitations nor deviation to the matter, we're going to talk about this max in, max out. I know they kind of, this is what before I get into all of this conversation, the NFL relying on Cowboys to get content. That's just for what it is. This is the same recycled news that happened 3 months ago or 3 weeks ago or 3 days ago or 3 seconds ago. Well, you can put minutes in there too. But if the Cowboys do decide to figure out a way to get MAXX, it's a plus for us. I mean, we saw the man smoke stogies. I mean, we saw him get party, get crunk when it was time for him to go, for him to come back. That's embarrassing, man. We know how you feel. So it'll be better for you to just come over here and chill. And that all rhymes for your mind, but that's the right thing to do. Now, if it comes a situation and scenario, I'm just saying, I'm putting this out there. Don't shank me with the butter knife. But if it ever comes to this point, if it ever comes to this situation altogether, ladies and gentlemen, if we can't come up with a deal, DEAL, with GP, after the draft, this is what I said. Don't beat me up, man. I'm sensitive, man. Don't have me crying over here, man. Where you at? Don't do me like this. Would it be straight up a George Pickens for MAXX? You wipe your hands with it. You give them their wide receiver tour with Fernando and them, and then we get our defense. Because at the end of the day, we brought in everything outside of Rashawn Gary but an edge rusher, right? And I think Rashawn going to be more of an outside linebacker, or they may scoot him inside. I don't know. But that could be a tangible thing. Because one thing I know about David Mulugeta is the fact that David and them, he don't let his clients play on that franchise tag. And I'm not trying to put this out there, but we having a healthy conversation. That would be foolish. I get all of it. You trading for one thing and you're getting a guy that's, 4 or 5 years older. You're getting a piece that kind of on a slide. I don't know. Or it could be everything. But that's just how the business go. Because this is what I said just yesterday. I do not want to go into this off season with this dark cloud just hovering over all of the Cowboys' world's head. Will George Pickens get signed? He's not working out in Oxnard. He's not participating. And there's something about cortisone level. I told y'all this before. Every Cowboy player that goes through this holdout rigmarole, they get hurt. Why, Law? We got 7 trillion cells in our body. I was watching my guy Dick Gregory, and he was saying, We got 7 trillion cells. And that stress level creates the weakness points of those cells on the cellular level, and now all of a sudden your cortisol levels are so high that you don't even play up to the kind of caliber level, and boom, soft tissue issues with injuries or some type of injury. Look it up. I don't want that over us. So Jerry Jones and them, Willie McClay and all of them boys, y'all get together and y'all make this happen. Either you're going to get this GP deal done, right? And we can nip that in the bud and we can be focused on winning games. I ain't going to say Super Bowl, nor a plate, no super knife or fork or a super quilt. We're not finna say anything super for right now. But what I'm saying is that we got to build ourselves up until that moment. And let me know if I'm lying, Keon is over there we're live also on the TikTok machine. So as you guys can see, I'm multiple laws over here. But hey, if y'all can shout out to all of my people on the TikTok, we don't stop. Appreciate y'all. Vic says James Harden. Shout out Harden. Shout out to the Harden, man. That's my cousin twice removed, man. Shout out to the little cuz. I just found out 2 days ago that we related. So shout out to James Harden and James. I got that restaurant menu, man. When I'm down there in Houston, I better eat free. You know, I better walk in there like this and say, "Give me all what you got." You know, give me all what you got, and leave that check by the door. You know what I'm saying? I grab that one on my way out. But appreciate everybody. Too broke to pay attention. Law, nope. Do not trade Pickens for Crosby straight up. Stay out of MAXX spotlight until right before the draft and then get him for less than Vegas originally asked for. Deadline makes deals. That's too broke. That's on the YouTube to pay attention. Hey, I agree. Guess what? I agree. I'm not disagreeing at all. Something got to shake. Right? And we ain't talking about what's on the backside. Something got to shake, and we ain't talking about what your mama gave you, right? So something got to shake, and it needs to shake earlier than later, right? Because my focus is that the Cowboys should, the operative word is should, make sure that they putting their best foot forward. And when we start talking about that, that's mean BPA, and we are crafting ourselves up for this draft, believe it or not, to go in this spot, linebacker or edge, right? And if those picks don't hit, I'm hearing words from people that it could be, Law. Hold on, let me post this for you. It could be that the Cowboys are going to go grab a quote unquote offensive player. How would that make y'all feel? You know what I'm saying? How would that make y'all feel? Multiple laws, boy. Boy, y'all remember Law versus Law, boy? Yeah, boy, the glow on the beard, baby. That's how much it is. Multiplicity. They robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's a stupid mean. That's Seabass. Shout out to you. And on top of that, what we got over here? Sean on the tick to the talk. Let me fix my TikTok. It says, okay, hold on, boom. There we go. It says Sean on the TikTok says, pay GP. He proved himself last year when CD went down. Yes, and we got a super chat. Let the AI speak upon it.
At the coach's huddle, $5. My dog, what's good, bruh? Stay away from MAXX. Last thing y'all need is a high-priced ice wagon. Stay with the devil, you know. Emo, I say keep GP.
I like that. You said deal with the devil, you know. When us in Mississippi said ride the horse you roll into or roll with, and or Luther, was it Luther? Was it Luther that says love the one you with, you know? So with all of that, Who's our pass rusher? We got James, mother effing Houston, right? Or that naysayer James, whoever that call him. We got Donovan Ezaraku, who's about my size right about now. He need a sandwich, right? Some peanut butter infused with creatine right now, and he's recovering. We got Clowney, who's a free agent, who's looking for some money, probably don't want to do anybody's training camp right about now because he's long in the tooth. Who else we have as edge? We don't have a lot of options is what I'm trying to get at. Rashawn Gary. Boy, we slim Pickens. And I don't want Mesidor. Mesidor right now older than George Pickens. George Pickens is a veteran in the league, and Mesidor finna come out and be a freshman. So I don't know, man. And then when you start to contextualize the fact that if you really gonna go with a rookie or less caliber edge rusher, then you could get nothing as it relates to pressure. Now, I know we only can think of it from the contextualizations of what we did last season, which I can understand, right? Because that's Matt Eberflus, right? And Matt Eberflus was damn near a cuss word, ain't that right? Peekaboo, shout out to you on the TikTok. But I don't know, man. Seabass says, I swear if they trade GP3, it'll be last time I watched the NFL. I'll go to watching college football. This is my guy Seabass. I mean, I wouldn't. Oh, Sam Williams and Mears Learfowl. Okay, those are. So Sam Williams, hold on. Sam Williams, Mears Learfowl, Rashawn Gary, James Houston, Donovan Ezaraku. Am I missing somebody? Isaiah, losing Isaiah. Mesidor about to retire early at 26. Shout out to Mesidor. D-Law and J. Lewis coming back. Oh, Lord. That seems like a Cowboy thing to do, too, by the way. All right. But it's difficult. This is Dr. Q. Shout out to you.
At
Super
Quentin
chat.
Warner C1's $9.99. Law, that's why I kind of stay away from football this time of year. Too much noise with this owner and team. Like Sass A. Smith says, what can go wrong will go wrong. Hope not.
He called him Sass A. Smith. Overshawn is the other guy that's going to be at the looking at the quarterback. And this is the contract year for Overshawn, who's been overly hurt. And I'm not trying to use that as a joke. And y'all just reminded me I got to reach out to the Overshawns on something else. But with that being said, if the Cowboys do decide to do what they're doing, and I appreciate y'all so much for y'all support, we still got holes. And we got holes on this team. And we got to figure out how to get beyond that, right? And that's just the reality of it. And I don't have the reality stone here, but I need one, right? Let's listen to this topic matter right here. And if you're on the TikTok, we finna play some audio on the Instagram. You might not be able to hear it, but we finna play it, okay? Love y'all. Let's see what we can hear.
Cowboys are playing this in a way that they know on their end that nobody would want him, and they're just letting him be told no a lot. And David Mulugheta's getting the door shut in his face.
Yeah, I definitely think there's value there.
And they're playing it in a way like, yeah, we don't want to talk to you, but you go out there and hear no a bunch. Mm-hmm. And then you can hear yes from us, but yes is going to be at $28 million or $29 million.
Okay, so that's Brian Broaddus, not Baldinger, but Brian Broaddus has said, shout out to Brian Broaddus, a pillar of the Cowboys community. So he's basically saying that they're shopping and nobody's buying. Nobody's answering. They're calling. And nobody's picking up the phone. Yeah, they're saying, Coach, we got David Mulugheta on line one. What is it about? What's it referred to? GP. Tell him, send him a voicemail. Atlanta, we got GP representative on line 2. What's his name? David Mulugeta. Yeah. Send him to voicemail. Why you keep sending us to voicemail? Because your client is asking for $38 or $40 million, predicated upon 1 year, basically. That's the storyline. Now, I know for sure Jerry ain't moving. I don't foresee David Mulugeta picking up the phone and calling folks either. Let me say this again. You got to understand, this David Mulugeta, shout out to y'all joining my fan club on the TikTok. This David Mulugeta is the melanated version of Jerry Jones when it's dealing with these type of conversations. The man that made over $1 billion with his clients. Here's how many deals that he done as far as collectively, not him individually. But you guys give it what I'm saying. So I'm just looking at it like this. You got 2 alpha ego males, right? And that's ego, meaning edging God out, right? That he's walking in and saying, I'm not losing. I haven't had a client to play on the franchise tag. And all my clients, they getting bread. They getting baskets of bread, right? Well-fed. Yeah, well-fed bread. That's what I'm doing. And my name is David Mulugeta. And you said you didn't know my name? That's what David is approaching this as. So I'm quite sure, and I like my guy Brian Broadus. I'm not saying that he's giving wrong information, but I'm quite sure they'll listen, because one thing I do know about David Mulugeta is that GP is not his only client. And he can work leverages out, whereas it can be a deal within a deal, right? And say, hey, if you fool around and hire this guy or assign this guy to your team, I will throw you a favor on that side of the team. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a la Tyler Smith is under Athlete First. So somehow David Mulugeta had to review that, if I'm not mistaken. Sam Williams, he signed under Athletes First, right? Brock Huffman. I had to call for real, so I had to play it off. He signed on the Athletes First, and he's gone to Pittsburgh land. So it's a lot of moving parts, man, when we start to contextualize all of this. But it is for what it is. Let me know how y'all feel about that. And shout out to my guy Brian Broadus, the best in business.
Yeah, you've heard our offer, and we're feeling pretty strongly that this should get it done. And they gave him permission to go negotiate with other teams.
They did.
We haven't heard a single thing about it. So I think that there are a lot of times players believe that if I'm available, teams are going to be beating down our door to come get me.
Right.
So you offer them that opportunity to go see for themselves, and you come back and you say, you know what, this is actually the better situation.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all name me a bad female, right? And y'all put her name in the chat, like the Beyoncés of the world, 98 Halle Berry, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shoot, 2006 Halle Berry, Jada Pickett before Will, I guess, I don't know. On an open market, how long would they be? If they see it, if they say, "Hey, I'm about to go dating again," how long will you think? I know a lot of people talk bad about Kim Kardashian, but if Kim Kardashian walk up to you, Jonathan Thompson, that's here, that's watching, how long? Neil Long and them, how long would they be on the open market? So Janet Jackson, well. 95, 96 Janet Jackson, before she started touching that nose. All right. Yeah. Salma, how you say that? I know what lady you're talking about. On an open market, how long would they be there? Now, if George Pickens did 93 receptions, 1,420 yards, 9 touchdowns, do y'all really believe that he's not getting any attention? Come on, man. Somebody said Doja Cat. Hey, man. Y'all stretching it a little bit, but hey, I give it what you're saying. The 2000 Janet Jackson. Jenna from the Hunger Games. Boy, we got a lot of folks over here with some opinions on that. But y'all get what I'm saying on the open market. Let me pull up this right here. Oh my gosh, man. All right, let me see. Over the cap. Let's see. We're going to go and check our list of like who got money and who don't have money again. Let's see here. The Titans got $63 million. Paying GP is like wiping their butt cheeks with soft cottonelle. They ain't worried about that. They good. Commanders, $49. That's $49 million. Oh, let me pull it up so y'all can all see it, So you got Chargers, Cardinals, Jets, Patriots, Eagles, Sanaa Lathan, Lauren London. Boy, y'all putting Regina Hall. Boy, y'all putting y'all whole fantasy list out there. Megan Thee Stallion, Shakira, RuPaul. Now wait a minute. Now wait, who put RuPaul out there? Hey, wait a minute.
All I ask. Oh, look at my African American over here.
Hey man, my bad. All right, let's get back to football. Okay, so. I don't think that I think the timing is crazy. If no one is calling now, what's going to happen is, come on, Jap. Jap said Jessica the Rabbit. Oh, Lord, boy. All right. Tina Turner, anybody? Angela Bassett? Yeah, okay, all right, good. All right, so with that being said, they be like, man, you so sexist over here, Law, let's Keto baby over here saying, man, give him Lizzo and a bag of chips, man. He'll make it work. Oh my God.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm not.
Are you shitting me?
Yes, he is. All right, now somebody said old school Pinky. Okay, all right. So let's get back to it over here. What year though? What year? That matters. Shit. Oh my.
Hey man.
I don't know how we get this show back going, baby. Yo.
Mad at you.
I ain't that mad at you.
Shaka Khan, baby. All right. Whew. Okay. That joke done went too long. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Ghost, man, for sending me something on TikTok, man. All I know is it came through. All right, so on and open, where we going? Okay, with all of this money, the Cowboys should be able to be big players in this game when it's time for draft day to come around, because that's when all of the deals get sweet. Because a lot of people will say, man, I'm just worried about our draft picks. We're worried about where we're going to pick at. But then when their players go away in this draft, they're saying, you know what? This player can help us out tremendously. Draft day trades will be in the works, and I think that could be something. And the purchasing power for the Cowboys, I don't think that no team right now got more purchasing power as it relates to that first round than us, because we got the 12th and the 20th pick, right? And if the Cowboys know how to utilize this properly, we can come out on top of things, right? Because at the end of the day, the Cowboys can literally, get things going. Two Broke says nothing wrong with Shaka Khan. I'll take that. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Pram Grill, 1972 version. Boy, all right. Hey, come on, man. Let's get. All right. I should have used another analogy. I should use a car analogy instead, right? Yeah, trade up for somebody from Keto. Baby, appreciate you. No Grace Jones for me. Oh, man. And all y'all got the wrong answers, man. Give me Oprah. Give me Oprah, man. Oprah!
Are you shitting me?
No. I have my whole network over here. Oprah, what's good? Holla at your boy Law. But jeez. All right, so let me get off of that conversation. I've been trying to get away from that conversation. Okay, here we go.
So,
Do
sure.
you think that happened to Amari Cooper? He got a little bit better deal when he went to the Commanders, right? They
offered him more, yeah.
And he just said,
He
nah,
said no.
I'm not interested in that.
Yep.
I just wonder with this whole thing with George Pickens, is it turned into like that Dallas knows that he's going to hear no. But I think if this is going to get done, it's probably going to have to fall into maybe where he is currently right now. Like at $27-28 million. I don't think he's going to get much more than that unless.
Wow. Y'all think that let me see, in the chat, if you think that GP is going to get $28 million, no more than that, put a 1 in the chat. If you think he's going to get, let's say, a range of 34 to 38, put a 3 in the chat. If you're going to get 40 million, put a 0. And I just need to do a poll right quick, and we're going to put both of the screens up to see where you guys are at with this. Yeah, we're going to see it on the screen so we can capitalize it. All right, so because y'all know the angle. If I'm David Mulugeta, I'm looking at it like my client got more yards, more touchdowns, and he played more games than JSN. Granted, JSN had a damn good year, and it's a difference of opinions as it relates to being able to be extended versus being not under the contract, trying to get a brand new contract, right? So let me know. Let me know. 2 + 1 is 3 now. I see you. So Texas Gun, boy, you smart. He outperformed CD. CD was hurt, though. This is from Keto Baby. Shout out to you. Who else we have here on let me see. Shout out to you, Sadiq. She's regulating. I do have a mod. I made Sadiq my mod over here on Tick to the Top. We don't stop. So shout out to Sadiq Charles. Okay. Double laws. 33.9. Duality wins. Jerry Nomics. Troy. I know your age, man, because you around that Reaganomics age, right around that time. Yeah. Trade Pickens to the Browns for pick 6. Boy, we have a lot of purchasing power with pick 6. I think we get a little more than DK. All right. I would sit out. This is from Stay Paid. Brian putting him on the same level as Alex Pierce deal. Brian wrong from that one. Oh, yeah. Okay. I see the logic of Alex Pierce deal and what Brian Broad is trying to do. But overall, we all know that GP is a better all-around wide receiver than Alex Pierce, right? It's argumentative of what JSN did. And shout out to JSN. I'm not taking away from what he's able to do, especially when he was playing with Ohio State. He got over here. Shout out to him. He deserved 28 to 30 million, period. Yeah. I don't know, man. Shout out to you, Loso, who just followed me on the Tick to the Talk. Appreciate y'all. 4-year, 120 mil. Okay, let's play a little game. Let me go to Spoke Track and let's see what they got over here. Hold on. It ain't gonna take me long, ladies and gentlemen. Run with me, Hail Mary. What do we have here now? Do you want to ride or die? Got a super chat. Yeah. All right, so Dr. Q states here with the super chat of $4.99 for your mind. He says, if CD got $34 million, GP is literally worth 33 to 35. Production should be the business. However, we know JJ love paying ACLs. What that mean? What that means, man? What that mean, ACLs? That CeeDee Lamb contract is dated now, believe it or not, right? It's a 2-3-year-old contract. these contracts don't last forever, right? And the name of the game is I'm trying to get you a better deal than the next guy, right? Now, this is my thoughts. Don't shank me with the butter knife. And don't shame me, But
shame.
All right. So what I'm thinking, if I'm GP, I would bet on myself for $28 million, play on that franchise tag, ball out again, and I'll be damned if anybody say anything south of 40. I'll walk in there boldly and be like, hey, the negotiation price now is at $44 million or north. If he can put up the same kind of caliber a year that he had, then 44 is where we starting at. That's that, and he can walk in boldly and said, oh, and since y'all didn't give me a deal now you got to pay me double, or you got to pay me more. So that's the situation. That could be the way. And he just look at it like, hey, this first year, $28 million guarantee. The part of the problem is that, and I said this a little bit yesterday, is that the only part of the problem is that, for one, hear me out, is that nobody under David Mulugheta's watch played under the franchise tag, right? The other part of it is Tashina Arnold, 1990s Tashina Arnold. Y'all still on it? Shout out to you. The part of the problem is that no one played under David Mulugheta, right? Gotcha. And then David Mulugheta, you know what I'm saying? And then the second part is $28 million, that's cool. That's a lot of money, man. Like I said yesterday, you give me $800,000, man. I'm running out there playing for a year. I might not catch a touchdown or anything, but hey, y'all be like, man, that law, man, that jacker nice over there. Boy, look at my guy, Rex. But the other part of it is the unknown. You can't prorate that money. You can't stretch it out. And you will miss out on another starting caliber player that can absolutely help you win games. Remember, and Dr. Q can break this down like any other when we have our call-ins, is that the Cowboys been top-heavy, meaning that when you don't have depths on the back end and you're relying on your stars to win everything and you don't got role players that can get out there and win you games, you lose. Newsflash. Everybody talk about the 90s Cowboys. Everybody talk about big threes and all of this, the threes and Michael Irvins and Troy Aikmans of the worlds and, oh my God, Emmett. Wouldn't be nothing without Kenny the Shark making no plays. People fail to realize it's more than just the big three or the big wall of Dallas or Ken Norton and all of them boys. We wouldn't have won a game without, say it with me, James Washington back in the 90s. So you need other guys that can make plays. Your ancillary pieces got to be able to make some plays too. And you can't get that in this modern day football without those quality pieces. And what the Cowboys been, they've been so top heavy, right? Yeah, Jay Novacek, which I ain't knocking my guy Jay Novacek. It should have been coined as the Big Four because Jay Novacek won us so many games, y'all. When you know it's gonna be one-on-one, he was the original Mr. Reliable. Because Troy can drop back and he knows that the attention is going to be on Alvin Harper and as well as the playmaker and,
Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
And Jay Novacek was reliable, right? So what I'm getting at is I'm not saying that we should be happy if he signed the franchise tag, but I have to let y'all know if he do sign the franchise tag, that money is equivalent to probably 2 or 3 starters, man, with $28 million, you know. And this is for what it is. Imagine Fergs and David Njoku in the tight end room. Or imagine if they just used Brevin Span Ford more. Oops, did I say that out loud? Shout out to Brevin Spans and them. Keon Jones, appreciate you. Marcos, appreciate you. Thank you for jumping in. So when we look up GP's contract, let me see if I can. They got him on the franchise tag. Okay, let me pull this up so everybody can see and read this. I got to log in, though. Why they keep signing me out? Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. Come on with it. Yeah, I got the code now. Okay, boom. Let me pull it up so everybody can see. All right. And boom. All right. So, George Pickens signed a 1-year, $27 million deal. Contract with the Dallas Cowboys, including the average annual salary of their $27.2 million, basically, in 2026. His cap hit is $27.2 million while carrying the cap hit of $27.2 million, right? It's a 9% cap hit. We can get that thing all the way down to 2 or maybe 1 if you sign him for a longer-term deal and give cap relief, and you can take that money. That's about $15 million, which a good starting linebacker, Jordan Brooks, is about $7 to $8 million. You get what I'm saying? Now y'all see the picture? You sign GP to a long-term deal, you can pick up the phone, call Miami and them and say, hey, we'll give you the 92nd pick for Jordan Brooks. Boom. This team is instantly better. You solidified the middle of your defense. You can still go draft a C.J. Allen if you want with that 20th pick. Or I want Jacob Rodriguez. You know, you can go get him or with the 20th pick. Boy, we boogieing. I won't be mad at all, man. Shoot.
What's your point?
Listen, Jerry, listen.
What's your point?
Listen, just listen. Take that earwax out. We can literally change the face of this team. With the 12th pick of the NFL draft, the Cowboys select Dylan Thieneman. And everybody was like, who? Yeah. We got white chocolate on our side now, right? And we going to have that. You can go and get him. And then with the 20th pick of the NFL draft, the Cowboys select Mexican Sean Lee, you know, Jacob Rodriguez, you know, Alina La Raza, you know, I'll be like, mucho elegante, you know, I would be so happy because I know for sure I got playmakers on my side mixed in and infused in what Christian Parker can do, and then all of a sudden we signed this George Pickens to a long-term deal, that's cool, and then with the 92nd thing, we do the trade for Jordan Brooks. That would really work, ladies and gentlemen. I done shorted my offense, right? We good with that, and I got people on defense that can make some freaking plays. Boy, and I know people be mad. Rodriguez so small and all of this stuff. But in the last, not just last season, hear me out, in the last 2 seasons, none of these linebackers that y'all love done force more fumbles than him. And none of these linebackers that y'all love outside of Jacob Rodriguez done had more tackles than him. And by the way, more INTs. Yeah, I know he played for that skull. And every time people bring up, not like Sonny Styles. Styles make fights and all of this stuff. But Rodriguez didn't have the luxury of playing with the other guy, Alvaro Reese and Caleb Downs and Lorenzo Styles and all of them boys. Can you imagine if you pick up Jacob Rodriguez, Alida La Raza, and you put him on the Ohio State? What y'all think he would be doing? Oh my God, boy!
Oh my God!
Yeah, jeez, yeah. Let me stop. Let me stop saying that. Hey, y'all know I'm telling the truth somewhere deep down in your hearts. You would love for that to happen, though. Yes, indeed, you would love that to happen. Just look them up, and I know the footballer y'all would disagree. But it is for what it is.
I wonder if Delane's 40 time moves him up the board, as yesterday a lot of people at his workout had him with back-to-back 4.38s.
Oh, baby.
He was burning out there showing off the speed.
That's big. That is big. And, you see these.
Yeah, that's what she said, man. She said that's big. Yeah. Oops, wrong conversation for the show. But 40 times is something. I like Mansour Delane. He's my cornerback 2, right? And my cornerback 1 is Jamad McCoy. All right. That's my cornerback. Now, appreciate everybody on the TikTok, man. I like Art Mason too, Keto baby. Yeah. Shout out to you, Cam Davis. But I'm in the wheelhouse of thinking that if the Cowboys decide to go with either or, Mansour or Jamad McCoy, the way that they moved in free agency, you wouldn't have to ask them to do everything. The way we moved in free agency last year, we were asking because we was getting burnt left and right for Siobhan Revel with a half of a leg to do these things by himself. Kyer Elam used up all of his good plays and the user plays in Oxnard. He held the baby up, and the baby got all of his talent now. That's what happened. Kyer Elam, when he picked that ball off and he ran into the crowd and held that baby up, he transferred all of his good plays into that baby. So that baby, about 10 to 15 years from now, is going to be an all-star, going to go to the league, make billions of dollars probably by that time frame. Yeah. Right hand to the man. Watch. That's what's going to happen. It was nobody else. Trayvon Diggs had half of a knee himself. Synovial fluid gone. Josh Butler recovering. ACL boys, Carson stayed hurt, and he's hurt somewhere now. Feelings, I don't know what it is. This is not the same DBs that we have right now, baby, That's how I'm looking at this. Man, none of y'all can be telling me, man, that Kobe Durant, man, give me Kobe Bryant, man. Nah, man, give me Kobe Durant. R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant, though, by the way. That Jalen Thompson, ain't none of y'all saying, man, hey, man, let me just get Wanye and the migraines back. Shout at you, Wanye, you my dog. No, ain't none of y'all saying that right now. PJ Locke, hey, that's lockdown over there, man. So at this point and at this time, I think that the Cowboys, defensively speaking, whoever DB or cornerback that they get basically in this draft, they don't have to come in and say, okay, we're going to be the difference maker. But, man, it'll be nice to have Dylan, or if Caleb Downs falls all the way to this spot, even if you take a shot in the dark at Jamad McCoy. The tape that I was able to see just the other day is special because we seen the pad level staying at a perfect height. We seen the transitions. The hips are oily. People who don't know football, they're like, oh, man, they looking at that sleeve on their leg, and they saying, oh, my God, this is a Siobhan Revel thing. We wasn't seeing this on Siobhan Revel around this time, is what I'm trying to get at.
40 times at the Combine versus the Pro Day, and you see the players, how they perform at the Combine versus the Pro Day. And now with everybody having these indoor facilities, they're basically all on turf now. Anyway, it's supposed to be an back in the day they were out on the grass on your regular field. So, I mean, that's a good number. That's a really good number to throw out there. And I have to go back and see what it looked like compared to the combine for all these players, and not just him, but all these players. And which one you want to take. You went to the combine number, the pro day number, the handheld, the laser, whatever. Each team, each scout's going to have their preference, I'm sure.
I mean, we know the numbers are a little skewed a little bit on pro day because a player get drafted from that institution, that university, it brings more revenue. It brings bigger, spotlight to that program. So, shoot, if Jackson State, if I played football at Jackson State, I didn't play football on the college level. But if I did, and I did a pro day, that 4-4 that I ran going to be a 4-3-4. You know what I'm saying? Or they might put too much dip on the chip and say, man, that law ran a 4-2-4. Knowing good and well I'm a good 4-4 guy on a good day. On a regular day, I'm 4-5, back in the days, But that's just how it goes. And pro days, that's why I say you look at them, but I'm more so looking at the way that they move, right? And the way that they move around in that space of playing the game. And let me see if I can pull up Jamad's, McCoy's, getting ready for his pro day and out there working with my guy, the sweet feet guy that can teach these DBs, body in motion, stays in motion, the cylinder thing, and keeping things moving and grooving the proper way. Let me see if I can find this footage for y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let me break this down right quick. And we're going to get this going the best way possible. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see it on the YouTube. I know my TikTok folks ain't going to be able to see it. But let's listen to it. Good transition. Pad levels, great. Shoulder swear. Come on with it. Look at that transition. Hell yeah. All right. Switch. Good switch. Track the ball. Look back for the ball. High pointed. That's what you're looking for. Paddle. Okay, right back in and break. Look how you're putting pressure on that knee. Most of the time when you're looking at stuff like this, you seeing that they overcompensate. That's how you get other injuries on your other side of your body. So you seeing the movement is there. You're seeing that it's fluid. And he's able to get in and out of his releases. Yeah. So make a break on the ball is what it got to do as a DB. Hell yeah. Now, he owed me some push-ups for dropping that one, though. All right? Get ahead, turn around for the ball. And at the end of this is what I love more than anything, is his ability to track. Look at the shuffle. Look how they drive down on the ball, baby. I like seeing this as a former defensive back myself. I like seeing the ability to stay in his stance. Look at that. He'll be able to keep you in that frame right there. Just a good move. This is what I like. Redirect. Hands inside. Look at the elbows. Inside. Redirect. SWAT. He's in a full crouch position. Look at that chair, baby. Look at the chair. Look at the feet. You can't do that if your knee bad, you're going to be a little too high. Look how it redirect to the sideline. Get him in there. That's playing with leverage and all of this stuff. So give me Jamal McCoy. I like Mansour. I like his ability to cover in zone, but he's not as aggressive as my guy on man-to-man. Now, he can play man-to-man. I'm talking about Delane. He can play man-to-man, but he's a little bit better off, in my opinion, right? But he can get down in the hip. But this guy, he can redirect and force you to the sideline and use that sideline as his friend. So that's why I like Jamad, right? And, of course, I like Colton Hood. I like those boys, too. But overall, give me Jamad McCoy, if healthy, and we seeing him move around. Now, Mansour Delane, there's no right or wrong way with that. I do like that. And if y'all like Brandon Cisse, then that's on you. Give me Avion Terrell. Give me the Johnson kid. I think his name is Chris, Arizona. But there's other guys that you can go into this draft. The best damn DB out of this draft may be D'Angelo Pons, right? right? Depending on where he goes, though, right? So it's so many possibilities. Yes, indeed. Hey, Tyrone Harris, baby, I see you said that boy's sitting down, right? Yeah, boy make you. He like this, and he make it. Oh, where you going with it? You know, keeping the shoulders straight, and he's in there. He's in there. He's in there. Jeremy says he putting pressure on that knee and able to plant, push, and get off, react to it. He should be a good year post-injury. Yes. Now, I'm just saying for what I know. Aubrey, what's up, man? Appreciate you on the TikTok. Joe Salmon, appreciate you. Easy does it. Appreciate you with all of them damn Eagles emojis on TikTok. Man, take that off, man. But shout out to you. But here's what I want to say here. And pull it up so everybody can see. What I'm getting at, ladies and gentlemen, is still we got the damn DB whisperer in the house. Ryan Smitty and as well Christian Parker. Miss Parker's son, come on, man. We gonna be in Oxnard saying, hey, Miss Parker, you know, your son coaching well over there today, you know. So we doing the right thing. I just think that we shouldn't overanalyze it. Granted, that's just how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles as it relates to the Cowboys. We do get knee-jerky on a lot of situations because we find a guy that we fall in love with collectively, and whenever someone have a different opinion, y'all like to bash that person. But I'm just saying for what it is. All right, so with that being said, it is time for this right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about control. And first and foremost, I'm talking about control body odor, and that's anywhere. And all you have to do is shop.mando and get $5 off of your starter pack, and that's over 40% with promo code LAW, shopmando.com. Let's go. I use this body wash odor control, full body control with Mando. They have the product here, and they also have deodorant that you apply under the arm for 72 hours of odor control. You want to be in control. And speaking of control, they also have the product that you can apply all over the body, the invisible cream, and it also fights for 72 hours. Look, it's all about being in control. And with Mando, man, they control body odor anywhere. All you have to do is shop.mando, get $5 off your starter pack. That's over 40% with promo code LAW, shopmando.com. Let's go and let's stay in control. Yeah, stay in control of your odor. So 72 hours of full odor control. All I ask of you guys before you apply that Mando, I mean, it can work miracles, but let's not try it. You know what I'm saying? On some dirty skin. Make sure you clean yourself off, and then you put that Mando on and let it work from there. 72 hours of body control, odor control. That's the best way to be in control. And speaking of control, we've been live for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We have more segments, but what I like to do, put a 2 in the chat if you guys would like for me to open up the phone lines. And while I'm doing that, put down where you from, and shout out to all of you guys for being parts of this conversation. Yeah. Seabass says no swamp nuts for 72 hours. Yeah. So if you get the swamp in there, don't just take the odor stick and put it all over there and think that that'll work. Wash them and then put it. Wash them and then put it on there, and put a 1 in the chat if y'all ready for this phone line. 2 in the chat if y'all ready for this phone line to be open. By the way, let's get things going the best way possible. And hey, my apologies if you have crazy visuals of this, but this phone line is brought to you by Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers, backed by a combined of 100 years of experiences, and they are your number 1, not 2, not 3 lawyers in the city of Dallas, in the heart of Texas, baby. And yes, let's get it the best way possible, Cowboy Nation. And if you're driving along the way and somebody T-bone you, rear ends you, right? And they trying to tell you, hey, you got to do this and that. Before you even dial 911, I want you to dial this number right here.
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first. Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
No doubt, call Frenkel and Frenkel, personal injury lawyers.
Call my phone, hit my line.
In the hearts of hearts, baby. Indeed, baby. That is 214 in every 3 that you can dial and 817 in every 3 that you can dial. Be sure to reach out to our proud partners, Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. Shout out to you, Jonathan Thompson, over there on the tick to the talk that don't stop. 657-390-7391 is the code line for your mind because it ain't hot. Call, and somebody said, clean that monkey meat. Boy. Hey, we got from the 201, and that is my guy. 100 grand with the plan. What you got for me, man?
Chilling. Today's a good day. Opening day today. You know, my Yankees. Let's go, baby.
Yankees, man.
Let's go, baby. Game 1, baby.
Oh, Lord, man. Let's go. Oh, my gosh, man. Yeah.
I'm hyped.
Yeah. Why you hype, man? Talk to me, man. What's going on?
Because of the Yankees, man. I'm hyped. Let's go.
Man.
Game 1, man. Let's go. I'm hyped.
Man. Well, what about this right here then? What about this right here? What about the Cowboys then? You know? Man, you know what I'm saying? You gonna talk about the Yankees, man. We talking Cowboys. And you got Frenkel and Frenkel. I mean, I'm in Dallas. My God, are you from Dallas? You know, sure. 100 grand. At least I thought you were gonna talk about auntie. I don't know how long you've been watching. You know, I'm gonna bring up auntie. Auntie, where you at? Let me bring up my girl. Damn, man, come on, man. You know?
I thought you was gonna bring up Lori Harvey, man. I thought you was gonna bring her up. You know? How she trying to get Michael B. Jordan back?
She trying to get him back.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
Man. That Lori Harvey, boy.
He treated her like a queen and all that, and she left him talking. Come on, man. And now you want him back?
I was talking to one of my friends. I was telling her, what's the difference between Lori Harvey and Ruby Rose? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, well, Lori Harvey. I'm like, Lord, they're the same people, you know? It's just one capitalized better, you know? There's some people right now in the chat right now to give me Ruby Rose right now. State Page says, Judge is a cold sellout, you know?
Whoa.
Yeah.
We're not going to have no Aaron Judge slander in the comments. Nah, I'm not standing for it. Nah. He need help. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, we're not going to do that. He got paid for a reason, man. We're not going to do that, man. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
Yes, indeed. They just said your lab absorb oxygen, boy. It's just crazy as cat hair. That's crazy than cat hair, boy. Yes, indeed. But what you got for auntie? I mean, shout out to Neil Long and them, man. Ageless wonder. Yeah.
But Lord, they might sneak and go offense in the draft.
I'm hearing that. Now it was a mystery.
It might be an okey-doke.
Yeah, I can see that rationale, though. I can literally see that the Cowboys could, that's the operative word, go with the mindset of saying, yeah, we done picked up all of these ancillary or smaller pieces on the defensive side, and let's go with the aspect of getting our offensive player in this draft. I can see that. I can see that.
I don't know if that now. I don't think they're gonna go weapon. I don't see them going. If the running back is there, they might go running back, but they might go offensive lineman again, which we gonna go crazy if they do that.
I mean, it's broccoli. You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you want broccoli, corn? Do you want veggies, or you want ice cream? And right now we want ice cream, right? We saying that we done worked out enough. Can we get a scoop of ice cream? Come on, Jerry, give me a scoop. Man, matter of fact, 2 scoops.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah,
I mean, or I would want them to go tight end.
I mean,
because I'm tired of. I'm sorry, he looking like Jason Witten out there now. Man.
I think Jason got him. I think Jason can get him on the 40. I'll put $82 on Jason Witten versus Jake Ferguson on a 40-yard dash, and it can be with the toupee or without it. You know, either or. Let me leave Jason alone, boy. He might be coaching on this team next year. Oh, my gosh, man. Yes, indeed. So if they go with Sadiq or they go with the other guy, I forgot his name, is the tip of my tongue, I won't be mad at it, but it'll be like, let's position the value that you could scoop up David Njoku and just play Brevin Spann forward and probably get some of the same results.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. But I understand how we going defense. But you can't just sit there and say we just gonna roll our offense out there and they're gonna do what they did last year. I don't agree with that either. I don't. They study tape too. So we can't just roll out there and say, all right, we good. Nah, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that, man.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on GP? What we gonna do with that before I let the next caller on?
I mean, I think they just gonna roll the dice, let them play another year, and just pay them. I mean, at the end of the day, Law, that's just 1 year, Law. Let's be real. It's just 1 year. And that's why teams is hanging up, because it's just 1 year. Do it again?
All right, wait. He did had a good 2023 season. And it wasn't with us, of course. He had 63 receptions, 1,140 yards, 5 touchdowns. And then, of course, in 2024, he had 900 yards, 59 receptions, and 3 touchdowns, right? And then last year, of course, 93 receptions, his best season, 1,429 with 9 tubs, right? And this was the first year. So, yeah, I mean, it's a Costco sample size of what he's eligible to do here. But do you think that it would be wise for them not to create a long-term contract now?
I would do that, but I think it's more of, I think I would do that, but we know Jerry Jones want to wait.
Right.
And stretch it out. And that's what I don't like about that. I think if you see a player, take advantage of that and do what you need to do and keep him here. But that's not how. Now, unfortunately, if he would have got hurt or he would have had a bad year last year, then he would have had a contract already.
Oh, yeah.
We know that's how that works.
They'd have gave $52 million. They'd have gave him some money there. Yeah, they'd have gave him some money there. Boy, I can't even find my button over here. The lowest relay. Yeah, sure.
He would have got paid already.
He got paid, but man.
I'm not with the notion of giving him away, because now, what's your offense is now? You can't say it's going to be the same as last year, because it's not. CD and Mango, CD and Flournoy. Come on now.
Come on, man. Shit. We done with the Jalen's, man. Tolberts.
Y'all not thinking about that when y'all we could just give GP up, man. We could. Come on, man. We done seen this episode before. You want to run it back? And now you got a CD Lamb that's upset and mad all season because you gave his boy away. Y'all not, and Dak Prescott mad, and come on, man, y'all not factoring all that in. Y'all just think, we can give GP up and we gonna have the same offense we had last year. No.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna give you points on that one. You know, I can't even debate that one. You're right, because it's not just about that. Yeah.
No, just how you say the synovial fluid and all that. When you got, think about it, when you give away one of the pillars of the locker room that everybody respects, the guy that brings the juice and the sauce when he running guys over and hitting guys. And come on, man, that you saw that spark last year?
Yeah.
That brought a spark last year when he running guys over and trucking guys and catching the ball with one hand. And see, he don't do that like GP do.
Yeah.
He don't do that like GP do. We just ain't have the defense, Law. It's not, y'all want to give up.
Yeah. And I said that. And I said that. You right on the money, bro. Hey, you beat me up on this one, man. Look, let's change. Look. You beat me up on that topic alone. You know, of not just GP as an individual, but GP as a person that can help out the others. So yeah, you right on that one, bro. I can't
tone setter. You want a defense. You always say, we need dogs. We need guys out there that the other guys fear. We need tone setters out there. GP is a tone setter. If we down and we need a big play, man, just throw that ball up to GP. Just throw that ball up to GP. He'll make something happen. You want to take that away?
Yeah, you're right.
Cowboys Nation, man, every time we get something great, y'all want to put the two against one another. Oh, man, we don't need that. We could throw that away. Then next year, man, we need dogs, man. We need tone setters. But you want to trade your dogs.
Yeah. Or they be like, man, we want dogs. Then they be like, damn, that dog bite and bark. You know, well, shit, you wanted a dog? Yeah, he got one.
Come on, man.
Yeah. You're right, though. You hey, I have no rebuttal to that, man. Let people know where they can find and follow you, bro.
Holla at me at Graphic Zone HD on Instagram and Facebook. That's Graphic Zone HD, Instagram and Facebook.
That's my guy, 100 grand with the plan, man. I'm going to reach out to Auntie for him. And my goal is to let him be in the room at the same place at the same time with Nia Long. And it's going to happen one of these days. I'm going to tell him, like, hey, Auntie, I'm gonna hit her up because she's Auntie for real, though, you know. We was at the family reunion 2 years ago. So I'm going to let Nia Long know that I got 100 grand, that he just want to be in the room with you. But he's right. It's bigger than just the contract alone, because we seeing right now, I believe CD Lamb and GP, they're in Cabo together, right? They on an all men's trip together, so they doing their bonding together. So we know that GP also, Dak is a big fan of him. So if you want your quarterback to have his weapons, then pay him. You know, it comes with the territory. You can restructure contracts, spread money around, and get that over to the player to help things move. The only part of the problem is don't drag your feet. I know that Jerry Wayne and them, he don't like to pick up the phone and call himself. He waited for them to call. And you got David Mulugeta, he probably had the same approach. Well, Jerry says he don't know my name. Well, I don't know his name, right? So now it's a demeasuring contest, and we need to see who's going to be winning in this race. And right now, Jerry Jones saying, okay, all right, you're going to try to do this to me, try to one-up me? Well, nobody's going to get a deal, and it ain't going to hurt nobody but the Cowboys, right? A franchise tag is no good, ladies and gentlemen. A franchise tag is no good. It's equivalent to a payday loan, title loan. You're paying way too much interest on a $500 couch. You end up paying $5,000 on it. That's what a title loan is, right? There's people right now is still paying on a couch that's $500 for $4.99 at Best Way, right? And it's the year 2026, and they bought that couch in 2014, right? And they still making payments on it. Minimum payments, $10 a week or something, you know? So it is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I got from the 903 Common Sense. You're live. What you got for us?
What's going on, Law Nation? How you doing, brother?
Man, it's your world. I'm just trying to collect all of those common sense that you got, you know?
Can you hear me okay, Law?
You great. No sonic button for you.
Okay, I got two things. One of them is a question. Okay, so I'm not sure about this, and maybe you have to look it up as well. Okay, so if a team is traded for George Pickens, do they have to pay him, or can he stay on the franchise tag for that team?
Well, dang, I never heard of it that way. Well, normally they would trade for him and they offer him a deal. You know, the franchise tag just keeps him from being able to commingle with everyone, right? It's tagging him, letting them know, but they got him on the one where he can talk to other folks. Now, the stuff that they discuss, I don't know if that's disclosed or not, or how that rule work, because they for damn sure they didn't do that tag for Dak. You know, they put the non-exclusive or the exclusive tag on Dak, and this is a non-exclusive for GP. And at that time, I remember way many moons ago that it leaked out that the Colts at that time, they was like, well, we'll give him 35. And I think Dak people and representative was only asking for like $28-30 million at that time. This 2018. Right. So it's not that case, right? Because there was multitudes of teams that will be interested. Now what is being reported, and it sounds to me a little smeary campaigning type of thing from the Cowboys, is that nobody interested. Come on, man. Nobody?
Right.
That's why I made the analogy, like on a free market, even as bad as Kim Kardashian may be and appear to be, nobody gonna be interested. Ain't nobody gonna say, hey, what up, you know?
Right. And see, the way I'm looking at it is, I think there's teams interested, but the teams that are interested might have a high draft pick, and one of those receivers can fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think that's part of the reason. Hey, if we can, if like everybody's saying, if Tate fall to 12, but we don't take him, and now he fall to 15 or 16. You know what I'm saying? So now that's a better chance to get one of those guys instead of paying George Pickens $40 million. But I also think it's the $40 million plus the draft picks for the, you know what I'm saying, with that tag. I think that's the part that's throwing people, that's holding the other franchises back, in my opinion. Just because, hey, if we do get George, we're going to have to pay $40 million plus or whatever, and give the Cowboys 2 picks. Well, if you look at the Cowboys draft picks this year, of course we got the 2 first, but we don't have a second, and we got 1 third. So they're looking at with the, in my opinion, the caliber of play that he gave us last year. That's at least 1 first or 2 twos, in my opinion.
Yeah. Hold. I got Paul. He's correcting, and he may be right. I have to do some more research on him. I'd normally be sharp with this, but I'm not, and I'm just being transparent with you guys. So the tender that Pickens is under, the Cowboys are asking for 2 firsts. Is that correct? Is that false or that's facts? Y'all let me know which F it is, because I don't think. Now, me personally, I'm not finna get a damn Dallas Cowboys. And I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm not finna give him 2 firsts for George Pickens. Now, come on, that's too much dip on the chip. Right. And I like GP, you know, but I don't think that should be the asking price, because you're going to give up 2 firsts and then you got to turn around and pay the man. So, no, I don't think – I wouldn't pick up the phone either. That's forcing the hands of him being here. And that's crazy. Cowboys need to put in a more realistic option for GP. That number that he did is not worthy of 2 firsts. You know what I'm saying? And you got to pay him. Yeah.
And from what I heard from all the other people is that that's part of the tag, the 2 firsts, but those firsts are negotiable.
I mean, how much you gonna negotiate that? You gonna go this year, next year? No.
Right, and that was my point. Like, yeah, with his play, yeah, you can give me one first and a second or a third or something, but you're at least giving me one. You know what I mean? Or if you're not going to give me one, I need 2 twos, have 1 2 this year and another 2 next year, or possibly, or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Right. But I want GP here if we can get him at the right price or whatever. But at the same time, hey, these guys, this is not my money, so pay to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not my money. Pay to me.
It's not my money, Law. I'm not going to sit up and act like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My next thing is, okay, what we always talk about, Law. What are the 2 things that travel?
Defense and run game.
Defense and run game, Law. Okay.
Right.
With that being said, what does a good run game and a defense do for your quarterback and his longevity?
Oh man, I'm old enough to remember John Elway, man, winning Super Bowls with yellow teeth, man, being able to get behind that defense and that run game. Oh my God! And John Elway always been a solid quarterback, one of the better quarterbacks to ever play this game, by the way. But it just helps out the ability so that you can win. People fail to realize, even with Brett Favre, when the year that he won the Super Bowl, they had a strong run game, strong defense, and of course special teams too. They had the icing on the cake with that. And all they had to do was put the ball in the belly of the running back. His name at the tip of my tongue. And they were able to win that year. And that was right after the Cowboys kind of got dismantled. But I always look at it like that. You get a team with a good, strong run game and a good defense, you can win a Super Bowl. To this point, I got a few Eagle fans in the building. In 2017, guess where the Eagles were at? They were a strong run game, and they played solid defense. They was the 3rd-ranked rushing team in the National Football League in 2017.
Yes, sir. And then my next point to that is, what does a run game and a strong defense do to a young rookie developing quarterback?
Oh, man, make them look good, man. Developing quarterback with a strong run game and a good, solid defense, like to a point, you can go all the way back to 2016, Dak Prescott. Their defense was okay. It wasn't like world beater, but they had a good run game.
Right. And so my point is this, Law. A good run game and a good defense can prolong your quarterback window. So we're saying Dak has a three-year window. So if we get a running back, get a good run game and a good defense, we can prolong that. Correct? That's what we're saying right now.
That's correct. Yep.
Okay. And if we get that same run game and that same defense, and guess what? And if Dak just so happened to fall off the cliff, or shout out to landlord and Henry say he wake up sorry, and you have to go with a developmental quarterback, you got the run game and defense in place, correct?
Yeah.
So I'm only bringing this point out. You guys, if Jeremiah Love fall down to 12, you got to draft.
Oh, man, shoot. And a crackhead cocaine heartbeat, man. You go pick up Jeremiah Love. I always go back to this. I'm not calling him this, but in the year of 1990, common sense, the Cowboys needed defense. They didn't need Emmett, and they drafted Emmitt Smith, and it worked out for us, And, 3 Super Bowls later, and the greatest running back, one of the greatest running backs of all time. So if you can get a run game like a Jeremiah Love and you infuse that with a Javonte, and you talking about a seasonal quarterback like Dak Prescott and what this defense supposed to be able to do under CP, hey, come on with it. Hey, like you said, defense travel, run game travel. And what helps out with that, too, is TOP. You can't score on me if I'm keeping the ball. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And my whole point was that I was trying to give a different outlook on the whole drafting offense with 12 and 20. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's certain things like, yes, we all know that the defense was Eagles green, dumpster juice, garbage. You know what I mean? We all knew that. However, if we can go BPA like we did with CeeDee Lamb, that offense can help the defense as well. If the offense can stay on the field longer, that's hides your defense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the draft is not the only way we can get defensive players added to this team that's better than what we did. Hey, guess what? We got GP last year after the draft.
Big Kangaroo facts. Yep, you're right.
So all I want people to understand, hey, don't kill. We know the defense is bad, and we feel like it's better right now, but we still need a couple more pieces to be solidified. But we gotta go BTA. We can't draft. The Cowboys fail when they draft needs. If you got time, you can do a short or you can do anything. But go look at all the times that they drafted need when a T.J. Watt was there, or when some people want to use Ezekiel Elliott and Jalen Ramsey. You know what I'm saying? When you go with a need, when the Cowboys go at need with Mizey Smith and all of these, we fail. But when we go BPA, we come out on top. That's all I had for you, Big Law. I just wanted to get it out there to have people look at it a different way. There's no wrong way. It's not just defense, it's not just offense. And all bottom line, we all just want the Cowboys to win 6. That's it. I'm not disagreeing with nobody. I'm not arguing with nobody. We all just want to win 6, and I just want to give a different perspective on the law. I love you, OG. I just want to give you another shout out. You know my situation. I actually started going to therapy this year. This year was a little bit harder because my son would have been 19 this year, and with the way me having to be a stay-at-home dad for the past 2 or 3 years, and struggling with that. As a man, you want to provide and do all of this, but it was hard, and it was more beneficial for me to be at home with my special needs son, and compared with my special needs son, giving him my attention, and that's a stepson, and not having my own son, that was kind of conflicting with me a little bit, Lost. But just listening to you every day, I always tell you and Boss Cowboy, y'all my main ones that just lift me up every time. But I did want to tell you and tell the nation that, hey, as a black man, as men in general, it's okay to understand that, hey, I can't do this by myself. If you need to go talk to somebody, and let's do this together. I love you all. I greatly appreciate it, man. I feel like I know you in real life, and I can't wait till the day I really meet you in real life and just give you a brotherly hug, brother. I thank you so much, and I love you, Law.
Man, much love to you, man. LOVE to you as well, man. That's my guy, Common Sense, man. You see him in the chat all the time for the 903. And almost lost a train of thought right there because, we all battling with something, right? They say check on your strong friends. They need help too, right? And Common Sense, man, y'all see him in the chat, Common Sense Lab, always delivering unbelievable quotes and retweets and helping the nation out. He told me his story many a moons ago, and it touched the heart. But what he's saying now as relates to like real life situations, be there for him, y'all. That's a good guy. And on top of that, the thought track ain't bad on the Cowboys at all. It's common sense, I love it, Shoot, if I can go back in time, it'd be common sense law over here. Shoot. But the Cowboys that do make sense are being able to have, sometimes your offense can make the best versions of your defense. I'm just going to touch on this part right quick about the Ezekiel Elijah Elliott versus the Jalen Ramsey theory. We have to understand and know that the Cowboys were trying to make up where they messed up. In 2014, the Offensive Player of the Year was a guy named DeMarco Murray, right? Who was running over everybody, that was elusive, and it was able to, I guess, alleviate a lot of things, right? In that year, Tony Romo only threw for 300 yards one time. That entire season, 2014. He didn't need to. So the Cowboys were trying like holy hell to get back to that. They realized they made an epic mistake in 2015. What I'm getting at is that Zeke was never meant for Dak Prescott. Let me say this again. Zeke was never meant for Dak Prescott. If Tony Romo stayed healthy, the first 3 years of Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Romo would have been able to shine and cook. But we had to go through growing pains. We had to go through change and makeup of the offense because things happened. Things changed. Dak was balling that year. because Romo got hurt. And unfortunately, it cost us, right? And I'm not saying that if Dak was able to not start that year and Tony was, that we would have lifted up a Lombardi trophy. But there's so much to football that you can learn from when you already have a veteran guy at the quarterback and an explosive running back like Ezekiel Elliott at the time. But hindsight being 2020, the NFL came down upon Ezekiel Elliott in 2017 and suspended that guy for 6 games. There's never been an arrest report, a mug shot, a bow and arrow, a slingshot, none of that stuff on his damn record. He don't even have a record. But that's neither here nor there. That's Cowboy taxes too, by the way. So, to make a longer story short, the veteran version that we're seeing now of Dak Prescott is equivalent to what we've seen out of Tony. Just a little bit more healthier, right? But if you are to hold up their resumes, side by side, those numbers are very close, damn near Siamese, on the numbers of wins, the numbers of touchdown to interception ratio, all of that stuff is mirror matching, right? So it's just crazy. Seabass said, but Dak is better than Romo. I get that. You know, I'm not making this a Dak versus Romo thing. 10 years later, you know, somebody still believe that Tony can still win us a Super Bowl. If you think that Jason Witten and Jake Ferguson is slow, you don't want to see Tony Romo running out there. Trust and believe. He ain't looking like Tom Brady. I saw Tom Brady sling that ball around the other day. All right, I have from the 901. You're live on the nation. 901, let me hear you.
Shout out Nation! Shout out Memphis! Shout out Mississippi! Shout out Louisiana! Shout out Texas! Shout out Cali, New York, Missouri, North, South Dakota, East Dakota, West Dakota. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Shout out Hood Quavius. Shout out 1,000 Grand. Shout out Flish the King. Shout out Long Nation. Shout out Long Nation. Shout out Long Nation. I'm stumbling all over the place. Let's go. Let's get it. Right there. What? A nigga who down for his ground, man. If your ass still, I'm going to be downtown, man. Everybody knows Drake stole them lines. Stop stealing lines, Drake. Inside the house. Let's go. Let's get it. All I got is one thing. Cool out on the George Pickens, man. He gonna get paid. Salary cap goes up every year. Who cares what we pay the guy? 34, 35 million. The salary cap is just gonna go up every year. So why stress over that? We need a middle linebacker. The secondary is getting plugged and played here and there. I'm not too much worried about the secondary. I want them players to get in, learn the system. Now's the time. The off season is the time. Learn. Put in the work. Put in the sweat. Let's go, Dak. Let's go, CD. Let's go, GP. That's all I got. I'm out. In town the house. Who run it? Them boys ain't running. Shit with y'all mouth. Because the first hater stepped the first hater get tossed out. In town the house. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. My God. Look, man. Whenever I say the 901, y'all just get ready, man. Because that I needed that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. When he just go in and he say, shout out Tupac, shout out Biggie, shout out to the Bohemian Grove, the Grays, the Tartarians, boy, that just does something to me. Come on, baby. I love it, man. That's my guy for the 901. I got from the 206, you in the mix, MJ. What's up? You know?
What up, Long Nation? How you doing, my brother?
Doing great, man. Doing great. I can't complain, man. I can't complain at all.
Nice, yeah, my man, he be hyped, don't he?
Man, come on, man. Hype me up, man.
Shout out Mississippi.
Come on, man. HBU me, man. Put HBU in the chat, man. I might have to change. HBU, hype a brother up, y'all. They got a HBU button on this YouTube. So y'all make sure y'all HBU me, man. But yeah, you right.
Oh man, But everybody make good sense. You ain't got to worry about let that man get the money, get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as long as you, because they going to drop the receiver now. They going to make sure they cover it. You know,
that receiver sell tickets, man. Jerry still got Jerry in him now.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, that dude, hey, like, say all them people go, but I want that cornerback from Tennessee. I want him bad. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Which one?
He'd be perfect.
Colton, or you talking about? Are you talking about Jamad?
Yeah, that dude fully healthy, man. That guy's all the way healthy. That dude, and he get in this system, how them guys covered, and that pickup from that, them guys are smart. The Ram corner, the Seattle corner. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell you something. A few of these corners about to get cut. Because them two guys already know the system. The guy that just picked up the other day, he get better and better every year. He can play in the slot, play on the, man. They know the system, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. And the best way to get a pass rush, ain't nobody open. Oh, damn, I can't go over there by law over there, got that man checked. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to go to each side of the corner. Oh no, I can't go to two. Oh. Now he looked 1, then he looked 2, then 3, then you know we're in trouble. But that ain't gonna happen because them D tackles is coming up the middle, and that's gonna make I think your boy can get like 12 to 13 sacks this year.
Okay.
The one we got from Green Bay.
So if he get 13 sacks, what jersey size you are?
I'm a large.
And what you want, a Rashawn Gary jersey? I'll mail it to you. I'll put it in your hand.
All right. Well, I was number 3 online. Give me Pickens, number 3.
So if Rashawn Gary give us now, what the other stats would be? Give me this full stat.
Well, remember he got because you got to remember how many Harrys he had. He had like 40-something Harrys. I think he'll get about 40-something Harrys because they ain't gonna wear him out. He get about well, I say like 40 pressures. Okay. 13 sacks, and that I ain't worried about the run. You know that run gonna be stopped. Because why he gonna get more sacks? Because now he got his buddy back. Plus he got the All-Pro back with him. So when he run that quarterback to him, the quarterback running right to him. So they can't come up the middle. You see what I'm saying? So our edges should be getting a lot of sacks.
Okay. And well, hey, we love sacks, man. But, so
and the key. I'm gonna tell y'all that the guy I want that Miami linebacker so bad. I'm dreaming. I'm playing. That's the linebacker I want. You put him with them beat tackles and them edges, how they start to run. He'll put that linebacker alone. That's 6 or 7 sacks itself. If we get that Miami linebacker.
In closing, what you have for me?
In closing, the back end is gonna make y'all front end. You already got the front end. You just missed that one linebacker, and you can play right now. And I think that defense is gonna be a top 10 defense. You could book it. I said it. It's gonna be a top 10 defense with the good coaching and the way they got these players. They want smart players. That's why before I leave, a lot of Cowboys fans, why they taking their time. My fraternity brother don't want no dummy back there in the backfield. I hate to tell you.
Right.
He wants somebody smart that know what to do and ain't trying to be a hero.
Okay.
And that's why we gonna win. No more hero ball. How about them Cowboys? And
let's go. Let's go. Shout out to the Noops, man. That's my guy right there, man.
Shout out to the Noops. Yes, the Noops running the team now.
The Noops running the team. They win the Jordan 11s and everything. They got a swag on the field, man.
We gonna shimmy. We gonna shimmy right to the Super Bowl. Everybody gonna do the shimmy.
Yes,
we gonna have everybody doing the shimmy.
We're gonna be singing the song. I went to England to find my queen. You know. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you for calling in. That's the Noob, man, for the 206 MJ. My Israel brother over there, man. Come on with it, man. Yeah. Salute. Yeah. Yo, baby. Look
at my African American over here.
All right. I got from the 361. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
What's up, love, Danny boy?
What's up, man? What's good? Let me lock you in, Donnie.
Danny boy.
Oh, Danny. Okay. Well, sure. I thought about got doggone Coming to America. Donnie, get him.
Nah.
You know who Donnie was, and let me test you right quick. Who was Donnie?
Coming to America?
Yeah.
Oh man, you got me on that one. Honestly, I can't remember that one.
It was the little dog, man. It was the little dog that at the end. He was like Donnie. He said, I told you, Donnie, get him. But Danny, what you got for me, man?
No, man, shout out Corpus Christi, Texas. Shout out San Antonio, Texas. Shout out Houston, Texas. And shout out Dallas and Fort Worth, Texas. Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. What's good?
Nah. But on another note, on a serious note, football note, like, look, man, what I think the new coaches are doing and the moves that they're making, I really think that they're just putting together a solid defense. You know, I'm not saying that our defense is going to be number one, or I just think they're just going to play defense. You know, they're going to stick to fundamentals, and I just think that the pieces that they've already got so far, you know, I like that Gary's back with Clark, and I like the safeties they got. I like the cornerbacks they got, and then with the draft, I say they just go with every freaking draft pick just to address the freaking the defense, man. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited. I've been telling my girlfriend, you know, about all the moves, you know, because I watch you every day, you know, and it's like the caller said a couple of calls ago, you know, he was talking about, you know, about being at home and this and that, getting real personal. Like honestly, you know, my hobby, my love and my passion for the Cowboys, for the San Antonio Spurs, just sports in general, you know, watching the kids come out of college and just making a name for themselves in the NFL, it's what keeps me going. It's something that I'm real passionate about. You know, and I've been following you since the pandemic.
Oh wow!
And you know, I'm a faithful follower. You know, I support you all the way.
Appreciate it, man.
Maybe we'll meet each other sometime. But I just really like what the Dallas Cowboys are doing right now, and I'm looking forward to next month's draft and getting ready for the season coming up. You know, I'm just really looking forward to it.
Man, Danny, I'm waiting for it too, man, and I can't wait to see it, man. I appreciate you for calling in. I really do, man. Thank you for the love and adulations for the nation.
Have a good day.
You as well. That's my guy. Sir. Yeah, yes, indeed. Okay. I may be Owen. Shoot. Hey, Marv may be on to something, y'all. MJ may be on to something because Rashawn Gary, if y'all look on my page right now, are y'all able to see Rashawn Gary doing his thing right here? Oh, my God, look at Rashawn and them. You know, he doing his thing. Oh, Lord, you know. He wasn't doing all of this last year. Yeah, he getting refinery work and all of this stuff. I might have to double it to nothing now, though. If he get 13 sacks, boy. Yeah, look at him, boy. BT Jordan got this brother working right now. And he looked like he lost a few pounds. So I like what I'm seeing, you know, good grief. Get in there. Short area quickness, hands, disengaging, keeping that pad level low. Body in motion stays in motion. Look at that frame right there. Keeping his chest clean. Get out the way. Disengaging, get upfield. I like that. Burst, shoot up, getting upfield. Change of scenery could be a new thing, baby. Hey, maybe Rashawn and Max Crosby. Let me. He going for 16. This from Holly. It could be. I got another caller on the line. Boy, now it's becoming a hotline. I got from the 202 Big Amish. You're live on the nation.
How about them Cowboys?
Yo! Get up there.
Let's go.
Yeah, get up there. Yeah. What you got for me today?
Yeah, I was listening in. I just wanted to break down, if I can, the exclusive franchise tag versus the non-exclusive. Just so we're all in the same page.
Yeah. Break it down to me.
Just real quick.
And the tenders that they got on them. Yeah.
Yeah, the tenders on both they're 2 first rounders, right? From any team, but
that's only triggered if that team, for example, if the team just wanted to get GP, they provide an offer sheet. The Cowboys have, I think, 5 days to match that offer sheet.
All right.
Right. If they don't match it, they get the 2 first-rounders. If they match it, he stays as a Cowboy. But the biggest difference is on the exclusive franchise, the player and by extension his agent is prohibited from negotiating with any other team. When you're on the non-exclusive franchise tag, you can shop yourself around. Mulugeta could shop them around and see what the best deal they can get. Now, again, it's still 2 first-rounders, but it's triggered by the offer sheet. Now, it doesn't mean that a team cannot approach the Cowboys or Mulugeta and say, look, we're not going to give you 2 first-rounders.
Right.
And they could cut a deal that way. So it doesn't stop. So right now, Mulugeta and Pickens could go around shopping as much as they can for the money and for the compensation to give to the Cowboys, who could reject it or accept it. Because right now, GP has not signed the franchise tag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mike.
Right.
But even if he did, they'll still be bound to it.
Right.
They'll be bound to it only if an offer sheet is provided. That's the methodology. So if another team, for example, doesn't want to use the offer sheet, you could still trade them. You just don't use the franchise route, which is an offer sheet. So if you don't use the offer sheet method, which just forces the Cowboys to make a decision within 5 days of that offer to give up the 2 ones, but teams could still negotiate separate and apart from an offer sheet and trade for GP. Hopefully, I made some sense.
Oh no! You got it, man. Hey, I appreciate you for breaking that down, Big Amish man, and that's going to be beneficial for the nation to know. I thank you so much. Any other insight you want to bring to the table?
No, I think July. The insight July. Don't forget Jerry Jones.
Oh yeah, I pull up in North Dallas. Salmon
trial coming out. With his SA case. So that I just don't underestimate the importance of this case, because don't forget what happened to a couple of other owners or even coaches getting tossed out of the NFL, but owners specifically being pressured out. I'm not saying Jerry's the most powerful man in the NFL, but if that SA comes, if there's liability found on that SA case, and I know it's a civil case, not a criminal case.
Right.
The NFL, there's people who don't like Jerry. They could be forcing him out. And maybe that's why we've seen a transition with Stephen Jones. They're getting ready. Now, people might say, well, no, he's just getting old. I don't know if he's getting old or he's being wise. It's a combination of all. But all I know is that the NFL has pressured owners out. Dan Snyder's one of them.
Right.
And there was another owner as well for violating team rules. I mean NFL rules. But that's all I'm saying. I think there's a lot on the plate for the Cowboys coming up in July.
Yeah.
So keep our eyes open for that.
Most certainly,
we want the best team playing out there. Get the best player acquisition that we can.
No
That's
doubt.
all I got to say for my dear friend.
No doubt.
And how about them Cowboys?
Yo! Get on up there. You know, that's my guy. Good conversation. Yeah, the NFL got a weird ruling. You know, it can always be conduct unbecoming, right? With Jerry Jones. And conduct unbecoming will force you to sell thy hand of thy team or be able to step down from a position. But I'm quite sure that Jerry Jones made so many billions of dollars for the NFL, they're going to figure out a way to give him a little bit more grace, a little bit more mercy. I think that what's going to happen with his SA case, Jerry and them, what's going to happen with that SA case goes a little bit something like this. Jerry Jones' legal team is going to push for continuity, and they're going to push it back even further. Keep in mind this SA case, which happened in 2017. That's a long time ago, man. That young lady ain't gonna never get her piece, man. She probably ain't gonna never get that money. Jerry gonna continue to take his money and say, okay, I motion to push this case back further. You know what I'm saying? He gonna file another motion. And due to the time constraints, they're gonna push it back to 2027, May or something, you know. And then when May hits, he gonna push it back to 2028. He gonna continue to push it back, and he gonna pay whatever he need to pay. And then he gonna say, never piss off a man with a lot of money, right? You know. Yeah, but that's just how it goes. And all alleged, you know, Jerry, you my buddy, man. Don't come at me again. You know what I'm saying? You good, man. You know, we all good, you know. Jerry, we love you over here, man. I ain't mad at you. I got from the 979. But when I tried, but when I held that 9, all I could see was my mama's eyes. No one knows the struggle.
Man, I'm just laughing at what you just said, man. Man, don't come for me again.
Don't come for me again. Jerry sent his goons out. Everybody be like, yeah, law man, you should go at the Cowboys. Nah,
Hey,
I learned my lesson.
Hey man, I'm telling you, man, I don't see nothing happening after that, man. I hear what Big Amish was saying, man, but I don't know, man. I feel like that dude, he gonna find some kind of way to get up out of this, man. Like this, like Jerry, he old, but man, he got his way.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but Lord, man, one thing I wanted to talk about, man, is one thing that kind of got me tripping out is you know, the whole get down to what the media and everybody does about this whole George Pickens thing. They're doing everything in their power to, you know, make him look like a
villain.
A bad person. Villain. Yeah, but
vilified.
But Puka Nakul been acting a plumb fool for the last several months, and now this dude got a supposed issue going on to him allegedly fighting some chick, you know, and and I wonder, boy, acting like a rabid dog, man. So,
allegedly, man.
Know what I'm saying? So I just wonder if what the NFL is gonna do about that, because like you spoke on the Zeke thing, man. Zeke ain't had not one mug shot or none of that, and that man, he ended up getting 6 games, you know. So, that's just gonna be a whole interesting thing, man. But I guess the one main question I wanted to ask is like referring to the draft. Like, who do you want Dallas to pick up when it comes to draft day? If they keep those first 2 picks.
Offensively or defensively?
Man, just whomever, man, because I'm kind of in the same boat that a lot of people were saying that if Jeremiah Love just so happens to drop at 12, I'm taking him. I mean, I'd take him, like you said, pair him up with Javonte. That'd be some Jabari Gibbs, David Montgomery 2.0 type stuff, in my opinion. But
oh yeah, but on steroids a little bit.
Man.
Man, you threw something at me. I would love for the Cowboys to really deeply look into this. The type of running backs that I like that are 3 to 4 windows, 3 to 4 year windows, right? So if you go in that aspect, or if you go that way of saying, okay, 3 to 4 year window with a Jeremiah Love, just don't give him his second contract. You get what I'm saying? That's what I believe that like I'm hearing people talking about that George Pickens should leave David Mulugeta and do the T. Higgins thing. And when they say that, they don't do their homework, because the T. Higgins agent is Rocky Arsenal, who bent Jerry Jones over and took a wooden pole and had his way with him. Because Ezekiel Elijah Elliott got his second contract before the quarterback, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On top of that, he burnt him for $90 million. You know what I'm saying? Now, we all said that, hey, Zeke is generationally talented and all of this stuff. But we saw that, we saw that little slope thing doing the downward spiral, right? And Rocky Arsenal done had Zeke in Cabo Sands and everything. And Zeke never pretty much lived up to that second contract. I think that that's the case in the scenario. So that's the last person that you want George Pickens to go to too, by the way. But I do hear what you're saying. I would love to have J Love here only on one contract, their first contract, and then after 4 or 5 years, you keep it moving. Go with somebody else.
Yeah. I definitely feel you on that. I would definitely take him too, but I mean, as far as like first round because I don't see them coming off of them 2 first round picks, so I definitely man, that's a tough one, man, because I think a lot of the people that they might be trying to go for, I think they might be off the board. So I mean, and I get how everybody feels about Gerard McCoy, Right. I just be too nervous about it, man, because they be back to the ACL boys again, man. That just makes me way too nervous, man, about bringing in another guy coming off of a knee injury. So, I think they should kind of stay clear of that. So, I mean, it'll be interesting, man. But again, as always, I hope that they get that. I hope they figure out the George Pickens thing, man, so we don't, just like you've been saying, we don't go into another training camp. This dude possibly sitting out practice, and because I think GP's doing a good thing by not saying anything,
right.
Because people, because he make one wrong move, say one wrong thing, and they're gonna blow it up. So I think he should just stay quiet and just I don't know. Me personally, I think if he wants to stay in Dallas, I think he should just David Mulugeta works for him, it's not the other way around. So I think GP, if he really wants to stay in Dallas, I think he should just tell David, like, hey, man, look, we get it, how things worked out with Micah, but I'm not Micah, so swallow your pride and call Jerry, because Jerry's not going to call you.
Yeah.
And so let's get this thing done. So.
DP, you said the magical word, Which one is it? Do the dog wags the tail or the tail wags the dog, And at this point, I think that it's, Jerry is old school. And Jerry, he may not say it, but he's akin to this guy right here, you know what I'm saying, of the same thought track.
Look at my African American over here.
He ain't gonna never say it. Shit. He ain't gonna never. He's not as brass as him, but we all know, man. Yeah. Come on, man. They put raisins in the potato salad. But
I wish somebody was crazy. Well, I'm knocking that whole plate over, man. Don't you disrespect me like that.
Don't disrespect me like that, So I think that hat in hand, David Mulugeta can say, hey, man, now break the ice. Say, hey, man, now you know my name. Let's go get this contract and let's not operate in vain. Let's go ahead and get this thing done so that you don't have to worry during the off season. The fan base don't have to worry in the off season. We can have good frequency, good energy in training camp.
Especially considering the fact CD done already said, man, whatever it takes, even if you got to pay him more than you paying me. Like, you got your star wide receivers saying that he ain't tripping if PGP make more. So that should be, like, more, I guess, incentive to get the deal done. So, but I don't want to hold the line up, man. As always, appreciate you giving me a chance to speak, Law.
No doubt, man. Have a good one, man. And tell the little one I said hi, man. Appreciate you.
Oh yeah, you can hear him in the background. Hey, Daniel, Mr. Law Nation says hi. You said hi.
Hi. Hey, from the youth, you training him well, man. You know, come on.
Man, hey, man, I'm telling you, man, like, man, we ever get a chance to come down there, you do one of them meet and greets, man, I gotta bring the kids with you, man. So
come on with it.
They can say hi. So they can say hi to Mr. Nation, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Yes. That's what I love to hear, right? Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. That sound, the sounds of the ability for the youth to fall in love with the Cowboys, the greatest love you will ever have here on this plane. It's like Romeo and Juliet. Oh, my bad. But the Cowboys, man, I don't think that there's anyone, and my guy DP was the last caller of the show today, man. Russell, Oron, and a few other guys is here in the chat or on the phone.
Goodbye.
Be sure to call in tomorrow, man. And if I see y'all name, I'm going to try to pull y'all up to the top. But as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, is that, boy, like I got a red beard on it. I got new lights and stuff, man. I can change the colors of them, you know. I can do it like that, or where the blue at? Where the blue? Where the blues? Where the blues? I done messed him up. Hold on, let me see if I can change the blue. Give me blue. They go to blue somehow. There you go. There you go. Yeah, blue magic, baby. All right, but now I got a blue beard, okay? But neither here nor there. What I was saying? I love hearing the youth say go Cowboys, or how about them Cowboys, because we are in love with this team. We are. And ain't nothing better than being a Cowboy fan. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Here you go, right here. Hold on. There you go. Yeah. So we're going to get things going the best way possible, ladies and gentlemen. As I depart, as we get away from all of this conversation, shout out to all of you all that's been part of this. Indeed. Trip A, is it too much red in there, man? You know. Yeah, shout out to the Reds. As long as it's not representing the 41ers. Yeah. Law, this from Bama Boy, says, please share your beard product. All right, so I can go with private label, a white label, or I can go with like another brand. I've been working on the Law Nation beard butter for a while now. So once I perfect it, man, I'm gonna make sure I give everybody our beard cheat codes and stuff like that. I will. But always a great show, man. I don't like y'all at all. I definitely don't like y'all. I don't like none of y'all in here. I love y'all. And Cowboys Collective tonight, we will be talking about all of these conversations. The Bohemian Grove juice, appreciate you. The Tartarian sauce, yes, indeed. We be talking about all of that great stuff. Shout out to those that's on the tick to the talk, man. I had to end it. TikTok got a little crazy on me on a few seconds there, but I really appreciate you guys so much. Y'all let me know if you on here and you from the TikTok. Let me know how you liked it. You can give me some feedback. I know once you post a TikTok live, it goes away. And what I did was, for those who over here for the very first time, I gave behind the scenes. So that's going to be the new norm, right? On TikTok, I'm going to go live on my TikTok before I go live, So turn your notifications on, tick to the talk, and we ain't gonna stop. And you guys can see the behind the scenes. I'm digging in my nose. I'm getting my voice right. I'm singing songs. I'm doing crazy stuff. So, and all of that. You know, I'm waiting on from watching from OnlyFans. I'm going to do an OnlyFans show too. I'm trying to figure out how I can integrate my OnlyFans show into this stream too. So allow OnlyFans, right? And it'll be for my OnlyFans community. You know, they get a version of me doing the same podcast but with my shirt off. So it's gonna be one of those type of things, you know. Yeah, messing with y'all. Yes, indeed. But shout out to OnlyFans, man. But neither here nor there. As I don't quit my day job and try to be a part-time comedian here. Options. We discuss, is Max in or is he out? The best case scenario, in my opinion, from the news that's been reported, is that we wait. Even if you contextualize the whole conversation piece. Ooh, it just hit me. I love when I play this music because it just cracked my mind on what to say about this. Who remembered the show Time? It came out many a moons ago, and I always use this as the movie Time. Let me see. The movie Time. Yeah. It came out in 2020. Let me see the images. Oh, Lord. It showed me everything but the movie Time. Let me see. Boom. There we go. One of my favorite movies. Yeah. Let me see if I can pull it up for y'all. Movie Time. Oh, it's In Time. But when I watched it, it was just Time. I think we didn't hit one of those paradox things. But in this movie, this character right here, Justin Timberlake, he didn't have a lot of time. Time was the only currency. And the people that had the immense amount of time, they moved slowly. They didn't move fast. And this is where David Mulugeta and Jerry Jones are at. They're in this movie called End Times. And when you think about it, what would be the sense of rushing if you are David Mulugeta? Because the more deals that happen and the longer you wait, the more remunerations he's going to accumulate. So, when you think of it, Jerry Jones should be operating a little bit faster. But people with a lot of money, they take their time. They're not rushing. You guys be sure to check out this movie, End Times. It's a real good one. Money is not a factor in this movie. Time is. And when you think about it, ladies and gentlemen, the Cowboys should be on the day of the draft willing and dealing and trying to figure out how they can better this team. You need star-studded players, but you need to be open and visible to be able to communicate that. This should be the hardest time that you put in time of working. Yep. But neither here nor there, ladies and gentlemen, it's Paul says it's crazy how I could steal time by holding your wrist. Yeah, fool around. You get somebody like Shaq to hold your wrist, boy, you done. You take all your time away from you. Real good concept of the movie. But if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad, that you don't get tired and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty, and it will, and useless, and it will without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it. I think that the world at that time on that movie, somebody had 1 billion hours. They're like, no, he got 1 billion? Yeah. And if you were rich, boy, you had like 30,000 hours. They'd be like, hey, you rich. A man got his own time. Somebody had like 2 minutes. They'd be like, God damn, I got to hurry up and give me a job. I got 2 minutes left. You start operating different. But see, Jerry is the type of guy that just like that movie, he will risk it all. You remember when he was trying to get that deal? He said, I'm willing to sell it to the mobs. So Jerry will hold it all. Jerry Jones will hold his time all the way down to the last seconds, in the last nanoseconds, and still try to get the deal done because he believeth that deadline makes deals, right? And he believed that those type of things is how you can get it. So whoever chicken out first, how you can have that risk, y'all know what I'm talking about on the movie if you saw the movie. For the movie, y'all go watch the movie. You know what I'm saying? In times, for context. I put the link in the chat. That's the wheeler and dealer. That's the wagon master, whatever he was saying about that press conference. That's the wagon master, the wheeler and dealer, the gambler, and all of that. So you got to be willing to sacrifice something in order to dance around with Jerry. And at this point, he got nothing to lose, everything in the game, because in Jerry's mind, he's a 3-time Super Bowl winning owner, a Hall of Famer with a gold jacket, a helicopter, and a helipad. He's in the Hall of Fame altogether. So nothing can set him back. But if you really think about it, that's where we at. But if dogged and grim and besieged and beset with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening under the sound of my voice, I really appreciate y'all. One love, DC for life. If one thing can stay true to you, if there's one thing a man should always do, is mainly to himself stay true. Never allow someone to change your point of view unless what they bring or mean makes sense to you. Never judge a man by sight alone. Don't judge me by sight alone. Nor by the height he has grown. And when speaking, keep it at a moderate tone, because raised voices, those raised voices only turn those hearts into stone. You see, in the beginning, it was our brother. Roll with brothers. The morals of life: live, love, and respect for another. Then there are those who will try to be smart. They would take the decent man to alter his heart, to seek to rip him apart. Those men you should never call a friend, because they bend their lies around the truth to meet their end. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, sounds of soft souls and hits and oldies, brought to you by Frenkel, personal injury lawyers, Law Nation Sports, Brunt, and Mando. Those are our sponsors for this today's show. Y'all hit that like button, HBU me, hype me up when this video is done. Hype up all of my videos. I heard that it give you about 3 or 4 hype buttons to do and utilize a week. So hype me up on all of them. One love. Love y'all. I don't like y'all, I love y'all. Come on. It's time, baby. Yeah.
I wake up, thumb down that check, no drip, just tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Time to run it up. I wake up, flex. Thumb down, now check. No drip, this whack. Time to run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Time to run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely.
Yeah.
Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me.
Oh, now you want to hold me.
I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me.
Yeah.
I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy.
Okay.
Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and
come on, baby, let's get it.
I wake up,
Law,
thumb down that
Nation.
no drip this, time to run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I
bust.
Time to run it up.
Come on.
I wake up,
yeah.
Thumb down now, check. No drip this, time to run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Time to run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way
to the draft, baby. I see you, Seabass.
Yeah, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain.
Not mine, baby.
I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up
to my name, baby.
I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check. No drip this, time to run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Time to run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check. No drip this, time to run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Time to run it up.
Take some money out, all of it. Come on. You're wasting my time now. Come on.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you, I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, I'm challenging.
All right, got some news that Jerry Jones have gone from a 3-time Super Bowl champ to a 3-time Emmy nominee from that 90s documentary. So they will be putting him in the documentary series for the Emmys, Outstanding Series. So he could be getting Emmys. It will be live on May the 26th.
Take your phone and stick it on the bucket.
Don't let the street lights teach you.
Giving his worship. Giving his worship. Giving his worship.
I'll follow.
Wherever you go.
Whatever you do.
1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people. 1,000 people need to give $20. This is easy, saints. This is an easy miracle. You should be able to raise $40,000 tonight just for y'all here.
Another one.
God knows us, you're our ally.
I think you were the one.
Get the die.
7 wonders all in one. All in one.
He ain't lying.
Don't let the street lights hit you all alone. You know it's dangerous to go alone.
Me and your mother.
Don't let the street lights hit you. Can I be your
Put your prayers together, man, and wrap your arms around to Too Broke to Pay Attention. Prayers up to him. Recently lost a loved one. And she was a Cowboy fan. Absent from the body is present with the Lord. And I'm hearing that she's cheering, playing spades and dominoes with Tom Landry and all of the greats.
so far? Give a paper crank and
So it look like I'm gonna be round here for a while.
If Mr. Nasty
kind.
When you pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud too.
You liar!
Why, this motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
Let me see some prayer emojis in the chat.
They can come closer than close.
Sacrifice, don't give up.
Original, they never will
Everything will
be.
be alright on any given Sunday. Yeah, depend on you. If you win or lose, you know you got to pay some dues to live on Monday. Yeah.
Until next time, DC for life, not for short. Peace. We about. If we offended anyone today, or in the future, or in the past, be sure to charge it to my beard, not my heart. If you're an Eagle fan and I offended you, you just offended.
Looking great. Go Birds. Let's go Birds. ELGS. We're looking great. Go Birds. Let's go Birds. ELGS. Eagles.
It's a damn shame what they did to that bird. That beak and everything.